Hey boys and girls, Brucey here again with another opinionated extreme guitar creativity kind of blog post that I've been doing. And again, as I've said on all the previous ones, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here by throwing out some kind of challenging statements and see what you make of them. And today I'm thinking about the fact that maybe it's time that we challenge some of the grand statements that are out there. They're everywhere, you know, you read them in magazines. I mean, one particular that always sticks with me, you know, Steve Vai practicing for 12 hours, 14 hours a day continuously on the guitar to become the virtuoso that he is. That's awesome. That was his, you know, his journey and the thing that he did. The fact that, you know, he was linked with Joe Satriani as a teacher. The fact that the Beatles, you know, recorded on a 4-track. All these kind of grand statements make amazing stories and fantastic things for magazine articles. Now, where I'm trying to get at here is perhaps, you know, we can be guilty of focusing a bit that, oh, maybe I need to be practicing for 16 hours a day and I can't, therefore I'm no good because I'm not doing this, or I haven't got this bit of equipment, or you know, I read that my favourite artist did XYZ, you know, they fasted for 8 weeks and then they performed the guitar solo, or they wrote this song and I need to do that to be as good as them or to do the thing. Well, I don't think you do. You need to make your story, because whatever little thing that you do, and if you produce the most amazing piece of work, people latch onto what your story is. And that might be that you only practice for 5 minutes a day, but you practice really intensely. Or, you know, you wrote a piece on a laptop. You know, there's a great story. While sitting on a train, you wrote your magnus opus. There is no correct way of doing something. And whatever way you use to produce the content that you make, that is your grand statement. So challenge the grand statements, embrace the great statements that are out there. But you know, sometimes think of them with a pinch of salt, because these are also ways of selling magazines and getting you latched into something. They're fascinating, you know, the way that, you know, the Songs in the Key of Life was performed and how these great musicians came together at once to you know, perform on that record, or how Quincy Jones, you know, worked with Michael Jackson, and the you know, the way they used certain mic techniques, and Michael Jackson singing to an SM57. You know, these are stuff of legend. But I think it's time that maybe we should be making our own legends. You know, you could record your next CD on an iPhone and that would be your legend. So challenge these grand statements and make your own grand statements. What do you think?